Hello, my name is Erik Jensen, and I'm running for District Attorney here in Shasta County. I think the three basic things that I would like voters to know about me is that I'm a family man. I've been married to my lovely and very talented wife for over 17 years, and together we have 4 precious children. Second of all, I think it's important for people to understand that we are proud members of this community. We love the people, patriotism, and spirit of Shasta County. Lastly, that I'm an experienced attorney from private industry that has been investigating and protecting local businesses from fraud. So what inspired me to run? Well, like most people in this county, I'm concerned about the persistent crime that plagues our community. But that wasn't it. I was contacted by local attorneys and members of this community who had expressed concern about the district attorney's office and believed I could help. And that's precisely what I intend to do. So what about my background makes me the best candidate for the job? Well, I think it's simple. I have no ties to the establishment that has failed us. You see, the system is broken and it won't ever fix itself. Comfortable bureaucrats simply do not have the motivation to do what really needs to be done to make the system work better for you. It's going to take somebody from outside of the system, a new set of eyes, looking at old problems to get the job done. With nearly 20 years' experience working in private industry, I understand the necessity of providing measurable results for my clients, and I will do the same for you. My top 3 priorities when elected as district attorney are crime, the Constitution, and corruption. So what do we do about the crime problem in our county? Well, first of all, I think it's important to be realistic. We can't wait for Sacramento or Washington, D.C. to save us, and I really don't think that there's any great piece of legislation coming down the pike that's going to cure all of our ills. We need local solutions for what is a local problem. I would like to harness the power of the community to help in this effort, but we also need to focus on the district attorney's office itself. In this last year, there were nearly 3,000 cases that were referred to the district attorney's office that were not pursued. That's over 27% of the cases sent to them by law enforcement. The other issue are low conviction rates. In the last fiscal year, the conviction rate of our district attorney's office at trial was an abysmal 45% on felony cases. This is not acceptable. We need to improve this. Priority number 2, the Constitution. We need to ensure that every citizen in this county has their constitutional rights protected. That includes not only the ability to speak freely, but to petition the government for their grievances without fear of harassment or intimidation. And we also need to ensure that the Bill of Rights is thoroughly protected. I support the Second Amendment, and I believe that we need that in place, not only to protect us against common criminals, but against tyranny from the government. Priority number 3, corruption. When I'm elected district attorney, I will create a public integrity division so that members of the community can report government overreach or abuse and know that it will be investigated. And where there are crimes, we will prosecute. So one of the biggest challenges that I think people are facing in this day and age is that they don't feel heard. You know, people have lost trust in the government and the public officials that they have elected to serve them. They feel as if they have become tone deaf to their problems. This is a problem that needs to be changed. So how do you address this concern? Well, I think it's simple. You listen. And when I'm district attorney, I will do that. We can't just have politicians paying lip service to their constituents every 4 years when there's an election. We need to make sure that our department heads at every level, including the district attorney, are listening to the people, whether they live in the city or in rural areas. They need to be heard. Their concerns need to be addressed. And I promise to do that. I will be out in the community, I will be talking to people, and I will be publishing data that the community needs to accurately assess our performance and results. We often hear about the divided nature of politics, but the truth of the matter is that most of us agree on most of the issues. We all want a safer community to live in. We all want to be heard. And we all want our constitutional rights to be protected. And when I'm district attorney, I will do that. And that will bring the community together in a way that politics sometimes divides, safety and security unites. The biggest misconception about me is that I'm not qualified to do the job. Well, that's what the establishment always says to anybody who dares to challenge their power and authority. I am qualified to do the job, in fact, uniquely so. I am not tied to bureaucrats. I'm not beholden to cronies. I don't owe anybody any favors. I have experience from the private industry, and I intend to bring that efficiency to you. Like you, I have faced a lot of challenges in life. The fact of the matter is that we are living in very challenging times. But I am convinced that with the right leadership in our county, our future is bright. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to serving you as your next district attorney.